Dancing in the moment is a key skill for coaches. It's one of the core competencies on which coaches are assessed by the International Coach Federation, and it requires that the coach is present and flexible during the coaching process, dancing in the moment. What a lovely expression dancing in the moment is, to conjure up the flexibility, nimbleness and agility of a coach who is fully present with their client, allowing the client to lead the agenda at all times. The coach follows the client's steps and lets the client determine the direction and pace of the session. Coaching is a dynamic process, and a coach must be able to respond to constant changes in the client's goals, needs, thoughts, actions, beliefs, experiences and priorities. And every change in the client requires the coach to make an immediate adjustment to keep in step. The coach doesn't follow a prescribed agenda. Instead, the coach flexes their approach and decides in the moment which tools, techniques or response to use. Sometimes clients change topics right in the middle of the session. Sometimes a client can come to see a coach because they want to progress in their career, and then they'll spend the entire session talking about difficulties in their marriage. Clients will leave one session with a clear set of goals and action plans, and when they return for a follow-up session, they will have changed their mind completely and have an entirely different objective. A coach needs to learn to dance with these twists and turns. Often the challenge for people entering the coaching profession is to unlearn the skills and behaviours that have made them experts in their own field before. And these often involve telling, directing, devising plans for people, problem solving and giving information and suggestions. The challenge for new coaches is to learn to stay with the not knowing, to have a childlike curiosity about their clients, to suspend judgment and use questions rather than answers and let the client set the agenda. Well, why do we do this? Why don't we just tell clients what to do? Quite simply because people are more likely to implement solutions which they own themselves. Nancy Klein, author of Time to Think, puts it like this: the mind that holds the problem also holds the solution, and it is probably the best one. If we own something, we're more likely to do it. Let me give you a real life example. I'd wanted to write a book for many years, but I was procrastinating. I didn't think I could do it. I was too busy, blah, de, blah, de, blah. I engaged the help of several coaches over the years who each had their own ideas about how I could succeed in writing a book. Some of them had written books themselves and they told me how they'd done it. All of the coaches had really good intentions to help me, but all of them imposed their own solutions on me. And all of those solutions involved me going away somewhere or being stuck in a room on my own, writing in isolation. And even when I was in the coaching sessions, I knew that I wasn't going to do what they said, but I went along with it to be polite, and also because I thought maybe they were right. I actually ended up feeling worse about myself because now I had also failed to meet the goals which the coaches had set me. Eventually, I found a coach who danced in the moment with me and let me find my own answer. It took time, and it was a eureka moment for me when I realised that I'm used to writing, but I'm used to writing in a busy and noisy office. I'm a people person. I'm at my best when I have others around me. So I decided to write my book at work. It seemed a crazy idea to other people, but it worked for me, my life, my personality and my needs. Now, it wasn't as if I'd known this all along, otherwise I would have done it. I needed a coach to support me and partner me in my thinking to get that answer. I wrote the Coach's Casebook 2 years ago, and I'm currently writing my second book in the same way in a noisy office. It takes a lot of courage to help our clients find their own solutions instead of directing them to the solutions we might have formulated for them. By dancing in the moment, we are helping clients think for themselves rather than doing their thinking for them.